Please listen to this note that I'm about to read to you. It's about the poor girl's story. The poor girl's shy story, Ochanya, that up till now, she didn't get justice since the day that she passed on, since 2023 that she passed on. No justice for her. Please listen to her written note. Listen to her story, her written note story that I'm about to read to you. Look at it there. Join me. Let's read them together. Let's go there. Ochanya, the village girl story, part 1, the beginning. Sometimes, small girls carry big dreams, even when life is not fair. That is the story of Ochanya, a little girl who was born in a poor village but carried a bright light in her heart. One day, her story would touch many people and make them cry, pray, and believe that justice is real. Ochanya lived in a small village with her parents and brothers. She was the last born and the most loved. Everyone called her the sunshine of the family because she smiled every day and liked to help her mother in the kitchen. Her father was a farmer. He planted yam and cassava. Her mother sold vegetables in the market. They didn't have much money, but they had love. Every evening, her mother told her stories about girls who went to school and become teachers and nurses. Ochanya always said, "Mama, one day I will go to school and make you proud." But in their village, life was hard. The only school was very far. Sometimes children walk long hours just to learn under a tree. When it rained, the class would end. Ochanya's mother began to worry. She wanted her daughter to have a better life. So one night, she sat with her husband and said, "Let's send Ochanya to my sister in the city. She can go to school there." Her husband nodded slowly. It will not be easy to let her go. He said, "But if it is for her future, we must do it." When Ochanya turned 7, her mother packed her small bag. Inside it were 2 dresses, a small pair of shoes, and a storybook. She gave her food for the road and held her close. At the bus stop, her mother knelt beside her and said, "My child, wherever you go, never forget who you are. Be kind, be brief, and always remember that your mother loves you." Tears fell from Ochanya's eyes, but she smiled and said, "I will make you proud, Mama." Then the bus moved and her mother waved until the bus disappeared. When she arrived in the city, everything looked big and new. She saw tall houses, big cars, and many children wearing uniforms. Her auntie hugged her and said, "Welcome, my daughter. This will be your new home." The house was beautiful. Her cousins were older and full of energy. That night, Ochanya slept on a soft bed. For the first time, she whispered, "Mama, the city is beautiful. I will do my best." Poverty, no good. Poverty, no good. Just imagine person sleep on a bed for the first time and he whispered to the air, and she wish the message get to her mother. She wish the message reach her mother. Let me continue, please. I don't want to break down. Let me continue. But as days passes, things started to change. Her auntie became busier and sometimes shouted at her. She did many chores, sweeping, washing, and cooking. She woke up early and went to bed late. Still, Ochanya did not complain. She believed that if she worked hard and obey, everything will be fine. She told herself, "One day I will go to school and make my dream come true." She didn't know that her new home would soon test her heart and her hope. That night, she looked at the moon from her window. The wind blew softly as if it wanted to say, "A little girl, your story is just beginning." To be continued tomorrow. I didn't have much to say here because when I read this little girl's note, I break down, like I almost cry. And I am the type of person that don't like breaking down. I don't give rooms for emotions. But at least I'm a human. We are all humans. At times we feel humanity in us. At times we feel things in us and we give room for emotions so that our sense of reasoning can align with what we are trying to put out there, so that our sense of reasoning can align with the message we are trying to leave out there in the public. You hear this little girl's story, how she left the village, went to the city with the hope that she's going to get a better life there. She never knew that she's meeting her fate in the city. If you want us to drop the continuation, the part 2 of this note tomorrow, tell us on the comment section. If we get like 50 comments requesting for the chapter 2 or for the part 2 of this note, we are going to drop it ASAP tomorrow. Please share this video, may it go viral, so that others can learn from this one, so that others can be educated in this one. No matter how your children are many, never ever give your child out to stay with anybody, not even your daughter. Don't even allow your lastborn to stay with your first daughter or your firstborn son. Anybody at all. Never you allow your daughter to stay with anybody, no matter how they are much. If you don't have to feed them, the little you have, manage with them. Only you can train your child the way you want he or she to grow very well. Share this video, may it go viral. See you on our next post. We love you. I'm so touched by this story. Please share the video.